So if you don't know yet, WBO has put up the new updated ranking. But hindi lang po yung WBO ang may rating at may Pinoy na makakasama. So dito po sa video na ito at dito po sa live conversation na ito, pag-uusapan po natin kung sino-sino ba yung mga Pilipino na next na magiging world champion. Yung mga legit, yung mga tunay na Pinoy boxer na pwede nating isabak sa ibang bansa at pwede pong manalo ng World Championship. Sino nga ba sila? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin. Siyempre, pag-uusapan din natin yung iba pa pong mga updates sa boxing at na-miss ko kayo, no? Kumusta po kayo? Please, don't forget to share, like, comment at makisama ka po sa pakikipag-usap natin sa mga boxing fans. Kwentuhan muna tayo ngayong tanghali at yun, mag-ano muna ako, countdown para makapag-share. Share muna and then shoutout after, no? Ilang ganito, ilang set?
Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Okay, good afternoon po sa inyo lahat. Magandang tanghali at we're back and we're back live again. At actually dapat ang gagawin ko dito i-record ko lang yung mga top Filipino boxers, but I decided because it's gonna be a little bit long kasi marami po mga Pinoy boxers po ang mga legit na pwede pong lumaban anytime or could get a chance to fight for a world title or world title eliminator anytime soon. So abangan po natin yan at sisimulan natin syempre ang ating usapan by syempre doing some shoutouts. At teka lang tingnan ko muna kung okay yung aking Facebook at ang ating audio. Paki-comment nga po kung okay yung aking audio. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Test mic 1 2. Kumusta? Ryan Garcia nag-post kanina, no? Nagahamon. Gawan ko ng content niya ng reaction ko mamaya, but right now, let me just make sure. Na-late yung ano ko. Hey, Carlito, sabi ko na dapat sa Facebook nag-ano ko kasi nakikita ko yung mga nagsisend ng stars. Salamat. At teka lang tingnan ko muna kung okay yung aking Facebook at ang ating okay naman. Okay. So salamat kay Carlito. Na-shoutout na kagad muna kita, Carlito. Thank you so much for your contribution. 75 stars. Salamat po. I truly appreciate that. And by the way, sa mga nagtatanong pa rin, if available pa rin po yung t-shirt natin sa Shopee, it's 250 pesos. And also, obviously, actually sa ating ekonomiya ngayon, medyo sabi nga ng iba na mababa na daw yung rating ng YouTube ngayon tsaka Facebook. So, if gusto nyo po makatulong, gusto nyo po mag-sponsor sa akin, please send me an email, or if you want to invite me to an event. Actually, there are 2 boxing events today, and we want to support them both. Unfortunately, we cannot be there in both location. And unfortunately, sa Bohol po, they decided to do it on their own. So it's gonna be shown on PMI. And sa Elorde naman is Elorde TV. So ganun na po yung mga setup and we accept that. That's how the landscape is changing. And kasi medyo malaking channel na po tayo. So, if we go ahead and do live there, sigurado pong maapektuhan po natin yung pinaka main promotions. But it doesn't mean na hindi kayo makakita ng mga live boxing dito. Soon, meron na po tayo mga negotiations that's happening. And we're gonna be actually sa August 7 baka nasa Cebu ako eh. Medyo suki ko na si AirQ tsaka si Omega. So those fight most probably you will still be able to see on Powcast Sports. And kung kayo po ay meron pong mga sporting events, hindi lang po boxing, pati mixed martial arts, maaga lang po kayong mag-send ng sa akin ng notice para po ma-book po natin ng maaga, mas maganda. And so we could go ahead and talk about how I can cover it if you want it live or if you want it recorded or whatnot. Kung ano pa gusto niyo po. Kasi medyo syempre priority natin yung Filipino boxing. So anyway, let's move on to our discussion. And again, I want to say ang dami pong nagme-member sa mga nag-re-rejoin po sa Powcast Sports community sa YouTube. Thank you so much. It's 49 pesos and you get to help this channel. And you also get a special badge po kung kayo po ay kumbaga member po ng Powcast Sports. Pag member ng Powcast Sports, syempre ibig sabihin yan, matindi. Inom muna nga ako. And then, yung merch. Shoutout muna ako. Pwede bang shoutout muna? Teka, tanggalin ko lang yung charge ng mouse ko kasi rechargeable yung mouse eh. Isaksak ko lang to ha. Tapos i-comment nyo na po kung taga saan po kayo at nang mai-shoutout ko pa kayo bago tayo magsimula ng ating topic sa saan pa? Sa basketball ngayong araw na ito. Shoutout muna. Simulan natin kay dito sa taas na taas tayo, no? Kay Kakaiba Superwoman, salamat sa iyo. Salamat, shoutout. Of course, si Johoni Rago, good morning boss ha. Present po ulit ako watching from Kuwait. Salamat Johoni and appreciate you're always present, laging present yan lagi. So I truly appreciate that. Watch out, Sir Pow, baka may magalit na may mga di ka na isama sa thumbnail. Di naman siguro, hindi naman kasya lahat sa thumbnail eh. I mean, those are just example kasi yung si Sanma nag-post. Wala namang magagalit siguro. Babanggitin ko naman sila based on the rating lahat eh. Wala nang wala nang may pake sa PH Boxing, buti na lang F to F na class D na boring sa bahay. Grabe ka. Sir, KJ Katara, Albert Pagara. Sir, dapat nag-live ka din ng PBA. Hindi po kasi ako masyado sa PBA at saka hanggang commentary available naman yung PBA sa TV. So, hindi nyo na kailangan. Usually, kaya ako nagla-live commentary to also help dun sa mga hindi nakakapili ng pay-per-view at walang makita ng mga live, no? And today, we're not talking about new talents. We're talking about talents, legit talents that are already rated. Yung mga next na talaga in line, okay? Yan ang mga pag-uusapan natin. Again, Carlito Jr. Makidato, salamat sa'yo, sir. Like, share. Salamat sa Merocan. Doon natin makikita na malakas at nakalaban ng mga Pinoy boxers. Okay. Sir Pow, salamat. Okay, Ojo, loud and clear. Wash out. Okay. Sasabihin ko po lahat yan, ha? Yun. Ubusin ko muna sa dali yung mga shoutouts para tuloy-tuloy na po tayo sa ating pagbabalita. Okay, Sir Pao. Ian James Ragudo. Sir Pao, anong problema ng Team Quadro? Lasha laban mahina ba? Hindi ko po alam. Ayoko magsalita tungkol dyan. At ako po ay umiiwas sa kaguluhan na nangyayari dyan. Yung Carl Martin, kailan laban? July 30 po. Ipapalabas po yun sa Solar Sports ang aking balita. Wilson Torres from Nueva Ecija. Sup, brother? The hustle is real, aka Pao. Guys, hit like, share button. Please and subscribe. You guys haven't. Sebastian family from Cavite City. May laban ng Pinoy ngayon, July 23. Yes po, dito po sa Pilipinas at saka sa Japan meron. Sa Japan po si John Estrada. No? Again, Jay Hollywood, salamat ha. Wilson Torres, salamat. Brian Balinton, shoutout Sir Pao, watching from Agusan del Sur. Thank you so much. Sir Pao, Predator 14 Pro MMA, July 30 at BF Paranaque. Ito na nga ba sinasabi ko eh. Si Mark San Juan. Sir Pao, Predator 14 Pro AM. Saan ipapalabas yan? Mark, usap nga tayo. Message ka nga sa akin pagkatapos ko ng live kung ano. Kasi actually, may kasabay kang boxing event eh. But usap tayo, Mark San Juan. Total, ikaw naman ang boss niyan ngayon eh. Sup, Sir Jay Hollywood. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about the ano muna ha, yung mga legit Pinoy boxers na naka-rate, no? Hindi lang po yan yung nasa photos. Syempre, yung mga nasa photos, they are the ones that na kilala nyo na, no? Pero marami pong mga Filipino boxers ang rated ngayon sa world stage. At dito po sa video na ito, sana abangan nyo hanggang mamaya. Sasabihin ko po kung sino-sino po ang mga Filipino boxers na rated ngayon na posible po at any time. Pag ikaw kasi ay na-rate, baka isa, dalawang laban ay posible ka kagad na kumbaga ay makalaban sa World Championship. Posible po, no? Lalo na pag ikaw ay piliin ng promoter na makalaban, ay talagang napakalaking halaga. So, babasahin ko yan hanggang heavyweight. May heavyweight ba, Pinoy? Hanggang heavyweight at saka bababa sa minimum weight. Kung merong heavyweight, babasahin ko, ha? So, let's go ahead and talk about this, and then afterwards, let's talk about the other news in boxing. So, are you guys ready? Parang medyo pag nag-ano kasi ako eh. I would like to try and balance things out. I went out yesterday. First time I went to Luneta for a long while. Nung bata ako, sinasabi nila baduy-day Luneta, pero ang ganda naman. Okay naman yung Luneta. And then I went to the National Museum, so I'm gonna be posting a walking tour on that one using my little camera. But let's go ahead and start. So, may 3 Pinoy lalaban sa Colombia, Sir Pao. Yes, sir. We will discuss all of those and more. But right now, marami nag-iintay dito sa aking topic. This is what's pag nangyayari pag live. So, kung kayo po ay nakikinig ngayon dito, it is best, kunwari kulang yung oras nyo, balik kayo na lang mamaya, pakinggan nyo habang may ginagawa kayo. This is how you usually do it pag podcast kasi medyo mahaba eh. So, habang nagde-drive, habang nagluluto, habang nagpapahinga, or when you're not doing anything. Okay? Nakita ko kasi si Spadang Sword, ang Pao, may labs, di ako nag-skip ng ads. Love you, salamat. Okay, so wala na natin sa heavyweight po. Walang Filipino boxers dyan. Actually, cruiserweight, wala din. So, walang naka-rate dyan. Of course, sa light heavyweight, definitely. Pag malalaki, wala. Actually, I think sa middleweight, wala din. Unless, abangan natin si Yumir Marshall po na maging magaling sa pro at ma-rate, no? So we'll wait for that. Sa super welterweight, wala din. So I have a list kasi here, and I will tell you, and we'll discuss more and more specific dun sa boxer po. Kung ano po yung chances, kung ano yung sa tingin natin na posibleng mangyari po dun sa boxer. So we'll comment on the boxers one by one. So we're down to the lightweight. Wala naman din sa lightweight ako eh, no? Hinaasa kong minamano-mano ko kasi 135. So, yung 135 pounds, this is the division of Romero Duno. Speaking of Romero Duno nga, yes, they have a fight dun po sa Colombia. Those are activity fights. Si Romero Duno, si Mark Bernaldez, at saka si John Vincent Moralde. Good luck sa mga laban nila. At so, 1/3 super featherweight. Super featherweight, ang posible natin dito sana si Charlie Suarez. However, let me see if we could see a Charlie Suarez here on the list. Wala pang naka-rate eh. So WBA kasi ang alam ko kay Charlie Suarez. So wala. So we go down to featherweight. So dito na sa featherweight, meron ng Pinoy. Definitely merong Pinoy dito. So sa WBC, we already know that siya ang dating champion. So I don't know kung saan siya ilalagay. Hindi pa po naglalabas ng WBC. Sa WBA naman, of course, Lee Santa Cruz po ang kampiyon sa WBA. May gusto niya sana lumaban sa isang unification, pero mukhang kailangan niya labanan yata si Leywood. Sandali Kansu, no Filipino there. Sa IBF, wala ding Pilipino nandiyan. So, actually, kaya na huminto sa WBO because we know sa WBO may Pilipino po na naka-rating. And kung hindi nyo pa po nababalitaan, na-rating na po dyan dahil updated ang WBO, pinaka-update sila. Buwan-buwan po kasi ina-update yan at hindi naman sila nagkakasabay usually. So, ang ating number 10 po sa WBO, and iisipin nyo po, ang champion po sa WBO ay wala pong iba kundi si Emmanuel Navarrete. At ngayon, nakarate na dyan si Mark Magnifico Magsayo. Number 10 po si Mark Magnifico Magsayo dyan sa WBO. So, Mark Magnifico Magsayo just received his first defeat. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakalam, una pong pagkatalo ni Mark Magnifico Magsayo ay of course sa kamay po ni Ray Vargas, na agaw po sa kanya yung kanyang titulo. So, again, ito po yan, no? Ray Vargas, undefeated pa rin si Ray Vargas. That was a split decision. That was a very close fight, and kung ako lang, no, I wanna see a rematch first for Mark Magnifico Magsayo. But nonetheless, I wanna let you know that ito pong si Mark Magsayo ay number 10 sa WBO rating. Okay? Diyan po nakarate si Joed Gonzalez at saka si Isaac Dogbay. Number 1 and number 2 po itong dalawang boksingero na ito na maglalaban po sa linggo ng umaga dito sa Pilipinas. So that's the fight that we will be waiting on Sunday morning. The big international fight courtesy of Top Rank and ESPN. So ESPN Plus is where you're going to be able to watch it in the US, and it's also available on Fight TV in other parts of the world, including the Philippines. Okay? So Mark Magsayo, who's next for this guy? So I just wanted to see him fight anyone. Actually, sa WBO, Brandon Figueroa is number 5. So maybe Brandon Figueroa is actually a good matchup for him. Para sa akin po, no? So Mark Magnifico Magsayo is our first Filipino on the list. So let's go now to 122 pounds. Now, dito sa 122 pounds po, marami na pong mga Pilipino tayong mababanggit, no? Hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, at talagang marami-rami pong Pilipino na posible po na makalaban anytime soon sa World Championships. Kaya ako sa inyo kasi, huwag kayo masyado mag-aalala, no? Huwag kayo masyado mag-aalala because life is a cycle too. So, let's go to the WBC. Siguro mas maganda kung sabihin ko sa inyo dahil medyo kilala nyo na ito mga boxers na ito. Let me go ahead and tell you who are currently ranked, and WBC is not updated yet, but this is the last ranking that I have. So I just want to let you know na ang champion po sa WBC sa Super Bantamweight is si Stephen Fulton. Ito po yung boksingero na hinahamon-hamon po ni or naghahamonan sila yata ni Naoya Inoue, so this could be a potential matchup. But ang numero 1 po dyan sa WBC si Luis Neri, and then Azat Hovyanishan, Carlos Castro, Chinoy Warawut, Daniel Roman, David Picazo. Zulani Tete is ranked on WBC at number 7. Resi Alim, ito po yung makakalaban po ni Mike Plania, no? Mike Plania. Ion Baluta, Ronnie Rios, Angelo Leo, Aaron Almeida, Mike Plania is number 14. Okay? So, let's talk about Mike Plania first, no? Si Mike Plania po, and let me show you the record of Mike Plania para naman syempre kailangan natin ipakita si Mike Plania dito. Yan. So, we can showcase Mike Plania. Let's go. So, Mike Plania, daming ads eh. Okay. So, this is Mike Plania. Mike Plania is number 14 po. Number 14 si Mike Plania sa WBC. Okay? Sa WBA, Mike Plania is also rated at number 9. So, mas mataas siya doon. Sa IBF, number 4 si Mike Plania. Again, number 4 po si Mike Plania sa IBF. Okay? So, mataas ang rating niya sa IBF. And then, sa WBO, Mike Plania is number 2. So, you gotta remember, and these guys have to be careful because they're already up there. They're already rated as the best of the, one of the best boxers in their division. And that means they could potentially get a fight doon po sa World Championship. So, again, ang next na laban ni Mike Plania is si Riz Alim. I don't know if this is an eliminator for the WBO or BC, but let me check nga kasi alam ko meron na eh. Pero dito sa BoxRec, hindi pa nakalagay. Before, I thought it was a interim fight eh. Teka nga. Mike Plania, tingnan ko lang kung naisulat na nila dito sa balita. Mike Plania, wala eh. Kasi sila yung before, nung May 4, 2022, nabalita po sila po ay magiging undercard doon sa June 18, na fight sana ni Charlo at saka ni Suleki. Kaso, nagkaroon nga po ng problema, so hindi po iyon natuloy. And that fight was supposed to be, tandali I think this was supposed to be either an interim or a title eliminator. So Mike Plania is up there. And again, mataas pong ranking niyan sa WBO. So, ito ang isa natin na posible nating maging world champion anytime soon. And I'm not just hyping this guy. Mike Plania actually has the power in his hands. Especially yung quick left hook niya, napakagaling. At if this guy becomes a champion, I think this guy could have the big possibility of becoming a superstar kasi po very charismatic naman itong si Mike Plania. Okay? So that's Mike Plania. He's ranked on all ratings. Nakarank po si Mike Plania sa lahat po ng ratings. So let's talk about the other guys. So let's go from WBC to WBA. Let's see kung may iba pang Filipino aside from Mike Plania who's ranked as number 9. There you go. So Carl Martin. So again, Carl Martin is Carl James Martin. So Carl James Martin is actually also ranked by the WBA, and simple na lang yung pangalan niya, pinakli na nga. Actually, I suggested to them na maging mas maikli pa yung pangalan kasi syempre mas madaling pag maikli yung pangalan. But Carl James Martin, 19-0, undefeated. Will be having a fight July 30 and that will be shown on ang tawag dito Solar Sports. So sa Solar Sports po yan mapapanood. Again, I think the last fight should have been in Solar Sports anyway. So 19-0, he's gonna be fighting Charles Tondo at the SM San Lazaro. So you might as well support that bout. He's number 11 on WBA. Let me see if he's ranked on other ratings as well. Number 13 po siya sa IBF. Number 13 sa IBF. And then number 14 sa WBO. So this guy is highly ranked dito sa tatlong sanctioning bodies po ang nagrarang sa kanya. Now, here's the thing. Carl James Martin really is very charismatic as well. Marami talagang gusto makapanood sa kanya and is a very popular guy. Now, they're bringing in someone from Nigeria ba itong kalaban niya or Tanzania? Let me just go ahead and double check because it's already here. So, Charles Tondo is from Tanzania. Okay? Tanzania, 12 wins, 5 defeats po yung kalaban ni Carl James Martin. And that's gonna be happening at the SM San Lazaro. Let me see if there's anyone already on the undercard. Wala. So wala sa undercard. So it means that sila lang yung laban muna. And this is the matchup. As you can see, ito pong matchup na ito is gonna be for the WBA Asia Super Bantamweight. Now, someone asked me here. I agree, just Plania. Be honest, Sir Pow. Martin, world class. Here's the honest answer to this one. Carl James Martin has a very good potential at sa tingin ko naman magaling siya. So, I guess the real answer is he hasn't been tested really yet in the world stage. That's the thing. So, it's for us to find out if he is a world-class fighter soon. And that this Tanzanian guy could be the next small step. I actually feel that kaya-kaya niya itong Tanzanian fighter na to. That's just the real talk. But hopefully he can showcase his skill and magandang showcase ang ipakita niya dito. He can knock out Tanzania. But this guy is tough, no? Itong kalaban niya. Napanood ko yung laban kay Dennis Macan. mas pulido talaga si Carl James Martin sa kanya, no? Mas maganda rin yung galawan. And wala pa pong talo na knockout itong kalaban niya. So matibay din naman itong Charles Tondo. But he's a 1.5-star fighter. So yun. So I guess the answer to your question again is that we will find out soon when they're ready to have him faced in the international level, or yung boxer na makakalaban niya ay medyo kumbaga kung hindi siya dihado hindi ganun ka but for this one, Charles Tondo, we'll see, no? At least a foreign opponent, we'll see how it goes. So yun. Okay, salamat Sir Pow. Hirap kasi magkaroon ng access sa Solar Sports. Wala maski signal play app, premium need talaga ng cable. O nga sir, pasensya na rin po, hindi po makakapag-cover niyan because of the situation that had happened. We want to be careful and we want to be respectful sa mga promoter. Moving forward po, we will only cover events if tayo po ay papayagan. But don't get us wrong, we want to cover everyone. But of course, pag hindi tayo napayagan, ay ganun po talaga ang buhay. Okay? So, yun. Gumanda ang box rec kaso may details na natakpan. Yun ang issue ko lang. Oo nga, mas simple yung box rec but nahirapan. Oh, popular there. Yes, so his career starts now, Martin. Not available abroad, Sir Pao. Sir Pao. Yep, agree. He has eat this guy. Don't get me wrong. He looks good, but does his good translate to word scene? Well, about to find out soon, Jay Hollywood. Thank you very much. Understood naman, Sir Pao. Solar, bigyan naman sana may online stream. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and see if there's any other Filipino sa Super Bantamweight aside from Mike Plania and Carl James Martin. And we'll also talk about him. And pwede nyo naman ako tanongin every time. So this is actually what I'm curious sometime, no? Napapansin nyo, yung boxers, minsan, ay kadalasan, pag nakarate siya dito sa WBC, nakarate din siya dun sa kabila. Pero itong si Marlon Tapales, hindi po nakarate sa WBC at saka sa WBA. Pero, number 1 po siya. Number 1 siya sa IBF. So, it's what does it mean? It means kanya-kanyang translation ang mga sanctioning bodies on who they think is should be rated or not, 'di ba? Kanya-kanyang translation 'yan eh. So, just so you know, Marlon Tapales is 36 wins, 3 defeats. At itong si Marlon Tapales stayed so 2 years ago, just saying. Itong si Marlon Tapales is the supposed to have been due to actually fight si Akhmadaliev, right? So again, I think he is next kay Akhmadaliev. So watch out for that. Marlon Tapales, former world champion yan. He has been there on the top and is trying to get back again on top. So he is the mandatory, and if you look at his past fights since his defeat to Ryosuke Iwasa, that was in New York, in Brooklyn. There was a little bit of issue there, internal yata, yung parang malamig yata, mabilis, but he has since knocked out his opponent, whether in the Philippines, and these are all great name opponent, Eden Sonsona, Hiroki Teshigawara, and Jose Estrella. He has knocked them down, and that's why he is staying as up next for Akhmadaliev. Okay? So si Marlon Tapales din po ay currently nakarank po sa WBO, and he is actually ranked as number 4 sa WBO. Okay? So far, maisulat ko lang para hindi ko makalimutan. So far, si Magsayo, si Mike Plania, si Carl James Martin, at si Marlon Tapales ang ating nababanggit na mga naka-rating. So, let's move forward. Let's see kung meron pang ibang Pilipino po ang naka-rating dito sa IBF. Aside from those that I mentioned, again, 13 si Carl James Martin. Dito sa WBO, again, Luis Neri, Mike Plania, Zolani Tete, Marlon Tapales, Takuma Inoue is ranked there sa WBO. Sam Goodman, the guy who recently defeat po itong si Juan Miguelorde. So that's it. So that's for the super bantamweight. Now we go to the intriguing bantamweight division. Okay, bantamweight division na po tayo. So sa bantamweight division, simulan natin sa WBC where the champ is Naoya Inoue. Siya naman ang kampiyon sa 3 pong sanctioning bodies, no? So let's see if there's any Filipino there. Nonito Donaire is the first thing that I see. Nonito Donaire is ranked number 4. Let me see if there are the other bodies that has ranked Nonito Donaire. Checkin ko lang dito kung nakarank pa si Nonito sa iba pa. WBA Nonito Donaire wala. IBF wala. WBO wala. So let's talk about Nonito Donaire. Of course, after the heartbreaking defeat, no? Lahat, pati ako na heartbreak dyan. At saka nawala ng buhok. 42 wins, 7 defeats. And of course, the Filipino Flash at 39 years old. From what we heard, he will continue to fight. So he will just be continuing his fighting. And there are rumors and unconfirmed that he might go down to 115 if there's an offer. But nonetheless, he can still box and he can still fight the best in the 118, except probably for Naoya Inoue now, who's truly a monster. So he needs to get back on track and maybe a 1 or 2 wins. And if he wants to stay at 118 pounds, pwede naman, no? Dahil kaya naman niya, no? It's just different when you're facing the monster. So, again, abangan po natin. Hindi pa po yan mag-retire si Sir Nonito from what I heard. Although I haven't spoken with Nonito for quite some time. But I wish him luck. And if he wants to fight at 39 moving forward, if it feels good, then why not? So, Nonito Donaire is ranked number 4 sa WBC. Let's see if there are any other Filipinos sa WBC. Raymond Gabalio, the former interim champion, is also ranked by WBC. In fact, he is ranked at number 7. Okay? Number 7 po si Raymond Gabalio. So, let's talk a little bit about Raymond Gabalio. Salamat sa mga nag-comment. I heartbreak sa'yo, sir. Ayoko Donaire kasi meron lang. Right, exactly, because I feel like there's no many Filo fighters start to go to the US when they're 30 plus. Let's put them if they're good enough. Okay. Raymond Gabalio, one of the boxers na talaga namang hinahanap-hanapan po natin ng updates. Unfortunately, wala pa po tayo din talagang update kay the assassin Raymond Gabalio. Only 25 years old. Itong bata na po na ito ay napakabata pa. As in, literal na yung bata ay napakabata at he only has 1 defeat. 24 wins, 20 of the win by knockout. And of course, yung huling pagkatalo niya po ay galing pa po sa kamay po ng kapwa Pilipino niya noong November 2021 sa Dignity Health Park, doon po kay Nonito Donaire. So since then, ay medyo napatahimik po tayo at hindi na po natin alam kung ano pong nangyayari kay Raymond Gabalio. So when we get a chance, we'll probably get in touch with the promoters and we'll see if we can get any updates po para po kay Raymond Gabalio. So Raymond Gabalio, certainly still a very young guy at marami po pong pwedeng i-improve. 25 years old. Again, he is just 25 years old. Mark Magsayo is 26. So there's still a lot of things that can go para po kay Raymond Gabalio. And Raymond Gabalio is also one of the Filipino boxers na maganda rin po yung appeal sa mga fans. Diba? Marami sa inyo naghahanap kay Raymond Gabalio. So, again, that is Raymond Gabalio for you. And let's look at any other Filipinos on the bantamweight. Wala na po sa WBC. Let's go to WBA kung may iba pa bang nakalista dyan. Wala. Maloney, Di Paencio, Amanya Plange. Sa IBF naman, Vincent Astrolabio. Yan. So Vincent Astrolabio has actually earned a lot of popularity in the hardcore boxing fans ever since he defeated, of course, none other than Guillermo Rigondo, the legendary boxer of Cuba. Talagang binigyan niya, pinahirapan niya ni Vincent Astrolabio. Kaya naman si Vincent Astrolabio ngayon ay isa sa mga boksingero po na pinag-uusapan po ng mga Filipino na sinasabi nila na, oy, baka Vincent Astrolabio ang ating sunod na world champion. At he is currently rated at number 7 po. Again, number 7 sa IBF. He is not ranked sa WBC at saka sa WBA, but he is number 7 and number 5 naman siya sa WBO. Again, he's also just only 25 years old. So sa mga nag-aalala dyan, again, marami pa tayong mga bata. This guy is just 25 years old and he's already rated. Again, nanalo po siya noong December 26, 2022 po, doon po sa Dubai in a very, very impressive fashion against Guillermo Rigondo. And of course, Guillermo Rigondo, just to segue po, ay nagkaroon po ng konting aksidente sa kanyang bahay na sasunog ang mukha, pero looks like he's recovering. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to fight, but he is okay. So again, Vincent Astrolabio po, isa po sa aabangan natin. So kung nalay ka, gusto ko lang sabihin sa'yo na binanggit ko na si Magsayo, Plania, Carla Miss Martin, Marlon Tapales, Nunito Donaire, Raymond Gabalio, and Vincent Astrolabio. Okay? So Vincent Astrolabio, at kung mapapansin niyo po, no, featherweight sa bantamweight ay super bantamweight ay talaga namang ang dami rin natin sa super bantamweight. 3 yan. Sa bantamweight ay 3 na, pero hindi pa po tayo tapos. Parang may inaambangan pa kayo, no? Tingnan natin dito tingnan na pa natin kung sino pa yung mga narank. Oy, meron pa pong isang Pilipinong nakarank sa IBF. At itong Pilipino na ito ay isa din sa dati pang makinang na rin ang pangalan nito. And I hope he gets another opportunity para makalaban po sa world stage again. And I'm talking about the mighty Aston Palicte with 28 wins, 5 defeats, and 1 draw. Yan po si Aston Palicte. Aston Palicte, however, ay hindi po pinalad sa kanyang huling laban. No? So that is in Australia against Jason Maloney, but he is still ranked. FYI, Aston Palicte is still ranked and he is currently at number 15. Very important, napakaganda po kasi if you're still ranked, because in some ways you have leverage in your negotiation because you're a world rated boxer. Ang gandang sabihin or andang sabihin, oy, he's a world rated boxer. So regardless if it's number 15, number 5, number 2, he's a world-rated boxer. Aston Palicte is a world-rated boxer. And this guy is 31 years old and only have 5 defeats. Of course, he fought Jason Maloney. Medyo talagang maganda yung pinakita ni Jason Maloney doon. And I hope he just get back on track and continue to fight. 31 years old is not old. So yun, si Aston Palicte po ang ating isa pang nakarang po sa bantamweight sa IBF, and he is not ranked sa WBO. Now let's go to WBO. Sa WBO, sino ba yung dapat nakarang dito sa WBO? Comment nga dyan yung mga ano ko. So WBO, let's try it from the bottom. Raymond Gabalio is number 14. Saul Sanchez, yun, Jonas Sultan still number 9 sa WBO. Of course, Jonas Sultan a champion sa WBO, no? Parang regional champion po yan sa WBO si Jonas Sultan. Unfortunately, Jonas Sultan failed his bid dun po sa World Championship in a short notice fight against Paul Butler. So again, Jonas Sultan is still ranked at number 9 sa WBO. Hindi po siya nakarank sa ibang sanctioning body. So, his track is still sa WBO. Ibig sabihin po nun, siya po ay, kumbaga, hindi po nawawala sa karera niya. No? 31 years old pa lamang ito si Jonas Sultan. And, maybe if he fights anyone in the other bodies at siya po ay manalo doon, baka marank na rin niya sa susunod na laban. And we just saw that Jonas Sultan recently been fetched by Joven Jimenez. Probably start training. At yan po yung aabangan natin, yung pagbabalik po ni Jonas Sultan. Okay, Jonas Sultan is again, siya po ay number 9 sa WBO. Okay, who else is ranked by the WBO? Of course, Vincent Astrolabio, as I mentioned, is ranked number 5. At ay siguro naman hindi ko na kailangan ipakilala sa inyo yung number 2. Naging number 1 siya nung una, naging number 2 because nga po inanalo po si Jason Maloney against Aston Paligte. And then si Acero, na pag-usapan ko na rin, FYF po sa mga hindi pa po yung mga nahuli dito, nabanggit ko na po ang featherweight division, Mark Bagsayo, Mike Plania, nabanggit ko na lahat yan, Marlon Tapales, Carl James Martin, and ito na tayo, ang angas ng Pinas is still ranked at number 2. Unfortunate that he is not ranked in any other sanctioning bodies. So WBO po ang nakarang sa kanya, and he is number 2. Now, here's the thing. What's the next thing dito kay John Riel Cuadro Alas Casimero, who is, again, FYI, still at number 2, which means even at number 2, he can still very much get an opportunity if he gets challenged because he's rated. Unfortunately, I don't think Paul Butler wants to have a fight. So, although he is rated at the Bantamweight division, naririnig-rinig po natin na ito pong si John Riel Casimero is possibly and potentially going up to the Super Bantamweight division. Okay? So, John Riel Casimero is still number 2. I think he is still in the UK. And sa mga magtatanong sa akin kung may laban pa siya, hindi ko pa po alam. Pag may laban siya officially, saka nyo po sa akin, saka ako po sasagutin. So, these are the guys that completes our Bantamweight division. So, kung makikita nyo, padami ng padami yung Pilipino, no? Sa featherweight, isang Pilipino lang ang naka-rate. Sa Super Bantam, teka, 3 na yan bigla. Mike Plania, Carl James Martin, at saka Marlon Tapales. Pero pagdating po sa Bantamweight, Nonito Donaire, Raymar Gabalio, Vincent Astrolabio, Aston Paligte, Jonas Sultan, and John Riel Casimero. Ito po yung mga boxer natin na world class. Although it is arguable, sabi nga ni kaibigan natin Jay, but the sanctioning bodies is rating them as a world-rated boxer, which means they're good. So, okay, Super Flyweight division na tayo. Super Flyweight, ito yung inaasahan natin na sana nagkaroon tayo ng kampyonato ng champion. Medyo hindi po pinalad ang ating pambato na si Donnie Nietes, na bigo po siyang makuha po ang kampyonato kay Kazuto Ayoka. Pero hindi pa tapos ang mga Pilipino dahil marami pa pong Pilipino ang pwedeng lumaban sa 115. At sino-sino ba sila? Alamin natin sa WBC. Sino ba ang mga nakarate na Pilipino? Teka. Jerwin Angkahas is ranked as number 7. Jerwin Angkahas, he is ranked as number 7 by the WBC. And he is also ranked, I know he's ranked by the IBF. Number 6 si Jerwin Angkahas sa IBF. And there you go. So, Jerwin Angkahas is rated by 2 governing bodies. However, kahit na number 6 siya sa IBF, he's gonna get a rematch against Fernando Martinez to capture back his title, yung kanyang IBF Super Flyweight na he has been holding for quite some time. So, again, Jerwin Angkahas, ito yung isa talaga sa pinakamataas ang aking pong, kumbaga, ang aking pag-asa na siya ay maging kampiyon ulit. So, hindi papakita ko muna si Jerwin Angkahas, no? Jerwin Angkahas. Para naman siya ang bida dito sa aking screen. Okay, 33. Yan. 33 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws. Yan po si Jerwin Angcahas. Jerwin Angcahas is just 30 years old. Okay? So, nabalitaan po natin na official na po yung laban niya sa October 10 yata. So, mailista ko na nga ito at nang hindi ko pa yata na ililista yung laban ni Jerwin Angcahas. So, we wish him luck and I think, sabi ko nga, no, kung siya po ay 100%, walang problema sa timbang, kayang-kaya niya to si Fernando Martinez. So, Jerwin Angcahas for you, world-rated boxer. Sino pa po ang mga world-rated boxer? Tuloy-tuloy ko muna dito sa ating WBC rating. Baba ko muna, Carlos Cuadras, Jonathan Rodriguez. Ay, nako, may isa pang Pilipino dito. At ito yung Pilipino na inaabang-abangan nyo rin. Aha. JB in the house. Who else is JB? Yan. Si Jade Bornea po. Jade Bornea. So, Jade Bornea, one of the guys, napakabait na bata. No, napakabait po na bata itong si Jade Bornea. He's called the Hurricane, but he's parang ano yung salita niya, mahinahon eh. 17 wins, undefeated, and Jade Bornea, I think he's still in the US, and I do want to tell you that this guy actually deserves a title already because from what I understand, the fight with the body was a title eliminator, if I'm not mistaken, for the IBF. So that is why Jade Bornea is also, I know he's also ranked somewhere else number 1 sa IBF. Number 1 po sa IBF si Bornea. Let me see if there's any other. So, number 1 sa IBF, number 14 po sa WBO. So, here's the thing. And this is where the twist would be and a potential issue. For example po, manalo po si Jerwin Angcahas against Fernando Martinez and Jade Bornea is the mandatory. Ibig sabihin po niyan ay Filipino versus Filipino na naman ang maglalaban. The thing is, and the problem is, Jade Bornea is also connected to Sean Gibbons. However, Jade Bornea is with Sandman Promotion. So, I think it's still possible, but I don't know if it's ideal. That's the thing. Okay? So, yan po. Ayan po yung ating pangalawa sa Super Flyweight. Let's move on. If there's anyone sa WBA, Donnie Nietes is still ranked by WBA at number 3. Donnie Nietes, our veteran warrior, still fighting, still wants to fight. At sinabi nga niya po sa interview niya, kaya ko pang lubaban sa world stage. And as long as he is ranked, even though he's on his advanced age of 40 years old, pag sinabi niyang kaya niya pa, kaya niya yan. Although of course mas mahirap ngayon, nasa katawan niya nila, And this performance the last time against Kazuto Ayoka wasn't enough, but actually, he still got some moves, but he needs to be, sa totoo, real talk, syempre, against Kazuto Ayoka, should have done better. Pero world-rated boxer pa rin po. As of today, ito pong si Donnie Nietes, who is actually ranked number 3. Ang taas niyan, number 3 po sa WBA. Ibig sabihin po niyan, makinig po kayong mabuti, kung matindi si Richard Schaefer ay ang champion po. FYI, ang champion po sa WBA ay si Juan Francisco Estrada. Maybe, just maybe, Donnie Nietes, even after a close one defeat against Kazuto Ayoka, magkaroon pa rin po ng tsansa na makalaban po si Juan Francisco Estrada. And maybe, after that, after yung laban na yun, if he wins or if he lose, maybe he can call it day. And I think that's his dream naman na makalaban yun. So, I'm not gonna take it away from Donnie Nietes. If he say he can still fight, yes. But is he the same as the prime? Obviously not. Okay? So, he needs to do a little bit more. Yun. So, let's continue on sa WBA. Sino pa ba ang mga nakarang na Pilipino dyan? Wala na na Pilipino, no? Sa IBF, Jade Bornea, of course, nabanggit ko na. Jeremy Nangkahas, nabanggit ko na rin. Angel Acosta, wala. Okay. So, let's go now sa WBO. Kosei Tanaka, Andrew Maloney. Ayun, merong isang Pilipino po dito sa number 8. At itong Pilipino na ito, okay, I think it's not just the fans, and it's him also, na naghahanap siya. He's looking for a big fight and a big opportunity. And I'm talking about KJ Cataraha. KJ Cataraha po is 27 years old. He has an undefeated record of 14 wins, and he has been rated by the WBO for quite some time. And I think this guy deserves a title fight or a big fights out of the country. No, he has fought Rom Shane, Chris Alfante, Jan Apolinario, Chris Onumayaw. I think he deserved better opponents, if you ask me. And again, KJ Cataraha, isa rin po ito sa boksingero na maganda ang appeal. I think he's funny at nakakatawa at maganda siyang panoodin. However, we wanna see him get tested. Itong si KJ. I know KJ wants the same thing. Gusto niyang masubukan na rin siya. 'Di ba? Alam ko gusto niya rin eh. So sa akin lang po, no, sa mga siguro sa sana, and we hoping KJ Cataraha maybe fight in Japan because he has a Japanese manager and promoter. So we want to see him fight in Japan against someone that, you know, that would really test the skill of KJ Cataraha. Because, you know, KJ Cataraha has been popular for a long time. Matagal na siyang popular sa Pilipinas, in the Philippines for a long time. Yet, we haven't seen him yet fight the kind of fight that we're looking for him. Especially, and we want to see him fight outside the country or fight someone formidable. Okay? So, you know, Kosei Tanaka gusto niya, you know, I'm saying actually, kung ako naman, you know, I would rather see KJ Cataraha fight someone that's rated. Kosei Tanaka, pwede naman kung matindi ang Kosei. Gusto rin niya eh. Kaso pareho mga bata kasi ng yata nila, ng manager nila eh. So just anyone who's rated, I wanna see him fight anyone who's rated in any sanctioning bodies. Itong si KJ Cataraha. Because honestly, KJ Cataraha deserved already to be fighting in that level. And so, because we need to find out already what's up with KJ. Now, KJ, 2022 isang laban, 2021 isang laban, 2022 isang laban, 2019 dalawang laban, 2018 dalawang laban. So, medyo hindi po maganda hindi po marami ang laban niya. So, I wonder kung paano nga kumikita to si KJ because onti nang yung laban niya eh. So, KJ, I'm appealing na he gets more fight. Okay, let's move on. So, KJ Cataraha is number 8. Donnie Nietes and Jade Bornea, nasabi ko na. Okay, sabi naman dito, no, KJ versus Norberto Jimenez, good fight. I know to sir, our boxers are turning into vloggers. Mike Plania, Casimiro Sota, Marshall, Santissimo Magsay, even trainers too. Because, you know, it's another way to earn money. As long as it doesn't affect their training, wala namang problema eh. As long as it does not become a negative, then why not? Because they're finding out na kumikita pala dito. And they're popular, so why not? Basta ano lang, when it comes to train lang. So, kasi dati alam ko, 'di ba? Ako lang assist as ako yung nagba-vlog sa kanila, no? Oy, kaya pala ginagawa ni Pau, gawin na rin natin. Pwede naman, no problem. And you know, I think it helps with the marketing and the popularity. But you know, when it comes to train, you know, pahawak nila yung cellphone nila iba. So it's not a problem to me. It becomes a problem when it becomes too much. And you already know that. Okay? So let's not take that away from them, no. Okay? So let's move on, no? Wala na tayo sa Bantamweight, sa Super Flyweight. Let's go now sa Flyweight. Now, if you notice, no, karamihan po ng mga sikat na boxer natin is from Super Bantamweight or Featherweight to Super Fly. So, sino naman yung nasa Flyweight? Actually, yung mga nasa flyweight, itong nasa bababa, hindi masyado siya na napapansin ng Pilipino. But let me tell you na magagaling din tayo dito sa mga lower division. However, probably the money isn't there. No? And the recognition and the respect from a lot of boxing fans isn't there if it's lower division because they're small. And that's the real talk. Pero, para sa akin po, with all due respect sa lahat ng mga I think dito magagaling din tayo. And let me tell you this, sa flyweight, sa 112, Jimel Magramo has been a name in boxing, in local boxing, that has been there. And he is ranked number 6 post-WBC. So he's a world-class fighter and he needs international recognition. Para sa akin, no? Ano lang kasi, maliit yung boxer and hindi siya masyado promoted po ng sa media. Hindi siya masyado promoted sa media. So, they need to change that. So, yun. I think we just need to further, kumbaga tayo, suportahan natin si Jimel Magramo para makilala naman siya ng mga iba. Hindi lang si KJ Cataraha yung kilala nyo. No, but Jimel Magramo, 26 wins, 2 defeats. Yan. Called the Pistolero, 27 years old only. And he last fought Jerry Tumogdan July 8 locally, locally, mga local promotion. This is very unfortunate din kay Jimel because every time na lumalabas medyo dun siya na nadidisgrasya, kumbaga. So aside from Jimel Magramo, ay ang ating pong rated boxer po, meron pa po tayong isa sa WBC. That's Jonathan Takuning. Si Jonathan Takuning din, isa rin sa boxer na parang naririnig-rinig nyo na yan malamang, no? But he has been there, kumbaga. Yes, we have a boxer natin in the lower weights. Agree. One problem is, correct me if I'm wrong, there's 5 or 6 Japanese fighter with the silverware and they're all good. Reggie Sugunov. Okay. Reggie Sugunov, rank number 3 WBC. Not in my list. Sa 1112? Can I see my list here? Teka, Reggie Suganov. Reggie, WBC rating. Tingnan ko kung meron pa isang kopya bago tayo mag-choice. Sana umakyat na sa daduran ng flyweight. Tingnan ko lang yung WBC rating. Maybe they have an update here. Heavy WBC flyweight. Wala sa akin Ang number 3 si Julio Cesar Martinez sa akin Number 3 si Julio Cesar Martinez sa akin. And Reggie Suganov is IBF. Tignan ko nga. Search ko na Suganov. IBF siya Number 7 sa IBF. Number 7 sa IBF. Okay. Number 7 sa IBF. Okay, number 15 si Jonathan Takuning. FYI lang po, sorry yung listahan ko medyo nasa challenged. But anyway, let me see. Flyweight. Okay. And actually hanggang top 10 lang siguro banggitin ko. Tingnan lang natin dito Teka, nasa na ba ako? Nawala tuloy ako. Flyweight. Sa WBA, Jade Bornea is also ranked sa flyweight. Uy, dalawa yung ranking. Dave Apolinario. Dave Apolinario is ranked by the WBA. Dave Apolinario. WBA. Yon. Number 6. Tama naman. Number 6. Dave Apolinario. Pakita natin si Dave Apolinario. Jonathan Takuning. Hindi ko tuloy na napakita. Yan, ito si Jonathan Taconing. Medyo matagal na rin siyang boksingero. He's been there. And Dave Apolinario, ito bata pa to. This is a boxer that I'm really looking forward to see what he got. Still undefeated, 16-0, 11 of the wins coming by knockouts, only 23 years old. Yan po si Dave Apolinario. He's actually fighting for the IBO championship in Africa. So that's Dave Apolinario. Tingnan natin kung sino pang nandito. Si Jade Bornea nakarank uli. So Dave Apolinario. Just lagay ko lang sa listahan ko. Sino pa ba? Dave Apolinario, Jade. Sa IBF, Jason Mama. Jason Mama po is ranked at number 8. Ito si Jason Mama, of course, if you don't remember, he fought in Dubai. Unfortunately, hindi po siya nanalo sa Dubai. And he fought Sonny Edwards there. He has since bounced back April 26 against Ramel Antaran. So, itong si Jason Mama is 17 wins, 1 defeat. Kung mapapansin nyo, karamihan po ng mga rated boxers natin came from Sandman Promotion. So, very good job for Sandman Promotion for having a lot of rated boxers. Karamihan actually galing sa Sandman Promotion. So, they're doing a very good job in making sure that, their fighters are rated. So, Dave Apolinario, Jimel Magramo, nasabi ko na kanina. Sa WBO, may iba ba bang Filipino dito? Si Jimel Magramo lang at saka si Dave Apolinario nakarang. Matanong nyo, no? Bakit ganun, sir? Iba-iba yung mga rating nila. Ay, ganun talaga. Iba-iba yung perspective nila. Let's go now to 108 pounds. Okay? Busy ako, sideline, bro. Alright, mahal, Wilin. Why are you showing wash-up boxers? Grabe ka, Michaela, no? Brother, the rated, I'm telling you, the world-rated boxers, this is not based on my opinion only. No, this is not based on my opinion. These are based on the opinion of the sanctioning bodies, Mikael. Okay? So, these are the boxers that they feel that are their top 15, FYI, huh? So, let's go now, or top 10 or top 15, to 108 pounds, okay? 108 pounds and ang champion dyan si Kenshiro. At sino ba dyan ang unang-una sa listahan natin ay ito po. Very high regard ako dito sa batang ito. At itong bata na ito ay matagal ko nang naririnig-rinig na naghahamon nga dyan kay Kyoguchi. Naghahamon kay Kenshiro. At pwedeng-pwede naman. Because I'm talking about the guy who just recently been winning tough fights in the Philippines. And I'm talking about Mark Rastamak Viceles with 17 wins, undefeated, and 1 draw. Just so you know, guys, although yung kanya mga laban ay dito sa Pilipinas, he has fought some of the best guys already here. J. Sever Absede, si Toto Landero, Jervin Mama, Richard Claveras, once upon a time, Jervin Mama, napakagandang laban. So, he has stayed undefeated in the Philippines and he is now ranked number 3 by the WBC, number 10 by the WBA, IBF hindi, number 2 sa WBO. Okay? So, that's it. So, he is a world-rated boxer. And siya po actually ang isa sa feeling ko na baka makakuha ng World Championship soon. I think that is very soon. Okay. So, let's move on. Who else is ranked by the WBC? Ayan. There's one. Jason Vison from MP Highland. Ito si Jason Vison. Of course, I know him personally as well. And Jason Vison here. Ayan, napakaganda rin ang record nitong bata na ito. 10 wins, undefeated. And, yan. Sabi dito is isn't the thumbnail, bro, who would be possibly with the next Philo fighters grab some silver? Yes, because they're world rated. Right? Diba nakasulat naman din sa title. And who's next? They're possibly next. Because if wala sila dun sa rating, hindi sila mabibigyan ng opportunity. That's how it works. That's how the business works. Talaga ito mga, talagang ini-scrutinize pati yung title ko para talagang, bawag ka mag-hype, Sir Pau. Anyway, Jason Bison is a guy that actually I want this guy to be tested. He won in Dubai, he won no contest in Indonesia, but I think he won there. So this guy pwede rin ito. So let's move forward sa WBA. WBA, the Filipino boxer Mark Viselis is there. Oh, there's a new name. Mali yata to. Dapat ito Miel, hindi Mel. And one of my favorite boxer as well to watch, Miel Fajardo. Miel Fajardo is ranked also on other sanctioning bodies, but let me show you who I'm talking about. Miel Fajardo, MP Highland, Manny Pacquiao thing? No, sir. It's Brico Santig. That's the owner of MP Highlands. It's different. But they're using the name, so maybe may blessing siguro. So ito po si Miel Fajardo. This guy is only 22 years old, but he packs a punch. Magaling talaga itong si Miel Fajardo. Guys, he is a very, very good boxer to watch. Miel Fajardo. Ayan po, no? Number 12, number 11 sa IBF, and sa WBO, he is not ranked. So, yon. Let's move on. Miel Fajardo, wala na sa WBA, sa IBF. Mark Viselis, nandiyan dyan. Christian Araneta is ranked by IBF. Christian Araneta, ito po, kasamahan po ito ni Mark Viselis on Omega Sports. So imposible maglaban sila ni Mark Viselis kahit pareho silang naka-rank kasi because pareho sila ng stable. So Christian Araneta has fought in Mexico. He has 2 defeats and is looking to bounce back. Yung kanya pong pagkatalo, of course, isa sa Mexico, isa kay Nochinga sa South Africa. Yung kay Valadares, nagkaroon siya ng injury dyan kay Nochinga, he was outboxed there ni Nochinga. So there you go. That's Christian Araneta. He's number 5 on this list of sa IBF. Sino pa ba? Reggie Suganov. Yeah, Reggie Suganov is fighting an Indonesian guy today. Later today. No? Itong si Reggie, always ready. And very disciplined guy. One of my guy na favorite ko rin panoodin, no? Is called the Iron Man. Talaga namang Iron Man ng dating. So, Iron Man ang moniker niya dito. So, ba't kaya Iron Man? Mahirap yan sa keyword kasi si Tony Stark ang lalabas, hindi si Reggie Suganov. Pag ganun. So, but anyway, Reggie Suganov, 10 wins, 3 knockouts. He's fighting Indonesian guy later named Asier Aluman sa Kogon Gym, Tagbilaran. I think he might win there by either a decision or a knockout. Yun lang ang pakiramdam ko, no? Unless maisa na naman tayo ng mga Indonesian. But unfortunately, with all due respect, I think our boxing skills is ahead for against Indonesian boxers. Regardless of their record. Kuwari may hindi magaling na boksingero sa atin laban sa Indonesian, I think that they'll win. Okay? So, there you go. Reggie Suganov. And next, Miel Fajardo already, nasabi ko na. Tibo Monabesa, okay. Mark Viselis, nasabi ko na. Christian Araneta. Okay, we move on now. Minimum weight na tayo. So, minimum weight, ito na yung pinakamababa. Ang minimum weight po ay 105. Okay? 105. Sino ba dito ang may timbang na 105? Parang wala yatang may timbang ng 105. Ang hirap, no? And one of the guys na talagang inaabangan natin sa 105 for the longest time, ito pong Tisoy na nagngangalang gringo. Ito po si Melvin Jerusalem. Melvin Jerusalem is ranked number 2 by the WBC. And he is also ranked by, let me see, update. Number 1 by WBO. So, dalawang ranking, anim pa. Lahat pala, no? Number 4 siya sa IBF, number 6 siya sa WBA. So, Melvin Jerusalem, former ALA boxer din, deserved to get a big fights already, 28 years old. And he has fought in the Philippines for a while, and yung kanyang world title shot last time ay hindi po siya pinala doon po kay kay Freshmart 2 si Moons 3. So hopefully he can get back on track itong si Melvin Jerusalem. Aside from Melvin Jerusalem, we also have Marco Jan Rementizo, who I recently met doon sa Cagayan de Oro under Sir Wawi Lalanto Promotions. Ito po ay napakagaling din na bata itong si Marco Jan Rementizo. Parang ang laki nga ni Marco Jan Rementizo dun sa huling 13 wins, 3 defeats. At yung defeat niya kay MJ Bo sa nakatanalo pa na rin siya sa sa Thailand. Yun. And then Samuel Salva. So this guy is also very good, only 23 years old, batang-bata pa to. So he has a lot of improvement pa na pwedeng mangyari. So, ayan po si Marco Jan Rementizo. Rene Mark Cuarto, number 8. Of course, si Rene Mark Cuarto is former IBF champion. So, natalo siya. He has been relegated now to number 8 sa WBC. Number 3 sa IBF. And sa WBO naman, nandito pa ba siya sa WBO? Parang wala na. Okay. Pedro Taduran. Talagang magkadikit ang pangalan ni Pedro Taduran at ni Rene Mark Cuarto. FYI po, yung dalawang pong boksingero, talagang naging arch rival dito sa Pilipinas. But ayan. Pasok po si Pedro Taduran dyan. Pedro Taduran also ranked sa IBF. Ranked din sa IBF si Pedro Taduran. So, sino pa ba nakarank dito? Wala na. Vic Saludar. Yan, kaso nga lang, natalo si Vic Saludar, no? So, baka bumaba itong ranking na ito. But he is WBA number 1. Melvin Jerusalem, nasabi ko na, nakarank pa rin siya dito sa WBA. Rene Mark Cuarto, Samuel Salva is also ranked. Si Joey Canoy, rank din yan si Joey Canoy ng IBF. Mabait sa atin ng IBF, daming nakarank. And then sa WBO, Melvin Jerusalem, Sam Salva, RR Andales is ranked number 9 sa WBO. Mark Barriga is still ranked. Yan. And I think that's it. Yun na. Yun na yung mga nakarank na boksingero natin. Isang oras. Sa dami po ng boksingero natin na nakarank, talaga namang marami tayong pag-asa. From featherweight pababa hanggang minimum weight, marami po tayong pag-asa na mga boksingero. So, syempre, the higher the weight, mas marang nahihirapan na tayo dahil hindi naman tayo ganong kalalakihan So, yun po. So, let me summarize to you again, and I'm not gonna say the rank. I'm just gonna tell you kung sino-sino po yung mga world-rated Filipino boxers natin. Okay? Ang mga world-rated Filipino boxers natin ay featherweight, Mark Magsayo; super bantamweight, Mike Plania, Carl James Martin, Marlon Tapales. Sa bantamweight po, andyan po si Nonito Donaire, Raymond Gavallo, Vincent Astrolabio, Aston Palicte, John Sultan, John Riel Casimero. Sa super flyweight, Jerwin Angcajas, Jade Bornea, Donnie Nietes, KJ Cataraha. Sa flyweight, Jimel Magramo, Jonathan Tacuning, Dave Apolinario, Jason Mama. Sa 108, sa light flyweight, Mark Viceles, Jason Bison, Miel Fajardo, Christian Araneta, Reggie Suganov. At sa minimum weight po, Melvin Jerusalem, Marco Jan Rementizo, Rene Mark Cuarto, Vic Saludar, Pedro Taduran, Sam Salva, Joey Canoy, RR Andales, at Mark Variga. So, yan po yung mga yan ay anytime, pwede po yan magkaroon ng opportunity at na makalaban po, no? Sa world title. So, yan po, siguro, napagod ako sa kakabasa, no? Siguro tonight we'll have a second topic. But for today, that's all I can give you. Yan po yung mga Filipino boxers natin. Sana po kayo po ay may natutunan. Kayo po ay may nakilala na mga Filipino boxers. Usually, itong topic na ganito, medyo hardcore to kasi wala masyadong issue. But dahil kayo po ay nakasama ko hanggang dito sa dulo at kung kayo po ay may natutunan, bigyan nyo naman ako ng isang like, ng isang share, isang comment. Okay? Hope you guys are having a good day and we don't want to be ranked. We want to be the champ of the world. Yeah. Well, you got to be ranked first before you be champ of the world, Brother J. Hollywood. Okay? So, salamat po and thank you so much. Salamat po sa pagsama nyo sa akin. Di ako magla-live sa laban ni Carla Miss Martin sa Solar Sports po. Bawal po ako dyan. Salamat po.